welcome back to the Ski Hand Rec Center in Hamden, Maine. I am Chad, joined by Jeff. Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Chad.
And hello, Ginny.
Hi, guys.
Game 2 of our doubleheader. We just watched Bangor, their A team, take on the Shipyard Sirens.
From Canada.
With a 40-point win. That was pretty intense. Fantastic to see. Now, we've got the B team going up against Central Maine. So Central Maine versus Bangor. This has never happened before. It's important. It's an awesome thing that it's happening.
It is pretty amazing.
Let's take a look at the Central Maine Roller Derby roster. Northwood Knockouts. Is this the first time we've seen their uniforms? No, we saw them once.
No, we saw them last year.
All right, so the Knockouts are represented today by Terminatrix 006, Mary Bo Reap 182, Josie Cuervo 1800, Willis Sinnerson 23, Pickle Bunny 312, Thunderbird 34, Fuzzy Logic 42, Sweet Peacock 44, Guns and Glory 47. Guns out there? I don't know if I saw Guns.
I saw her
I
come
saw
in.
Guns. There's Guns. Purple Dove 412, Pyromaniant 451, Felix Bashett 625, and then a couple of skaters borrowed from a Aroostook Roller Derby, Mrs. Robinson and Collateral Damage. I don't know their numbers. We'll get those, though. We'll figure that out, probably. So that's the Northwood Knockouts. Let's take a look at the Bangor Roller Derby B roster. Jeff?
So we got Hot Shot Chicken, 22. Nixie Nitrate, 35. Bloodbath McGrath, 907. Midnight Smack, number 12. Ginger Ailment, number 29. Killer, number 81. Hammer Down, number 70. KT&T, number 23. Obnoxious, number 44. Fantastic, number 14. Nurse Heartless, of course, is number 10. Siren Plague, number 74. And Squirrel on Fire, don't have a number.
We don't know. There is a number, I'm sure, for Squirrel on Fire.
I will be, in the spirit of tradition, on this last broadcast of mine, be picking Central Maine.
Of course you will.
I have never picked against them.
Let's take a look real quick at the stat board. The Statistics board. Central Maine Roller Derby, 5th of all the teams here in Maine. Last year, they put up a modest 2.4-point gain in their flat track stats rating over the year. Bangor Roller Derby, which actually came in at like 522, lost 8.5 points by the end of the season. They had some close games, but they took some losses. So for Central Maine, if they were to win today, they'll pick up a few points, but because their ranking is significantly higher than Bangor Roller Derby's, there won't be that much. But Bangor, should they take the win today over Central Maine Derby, they could actually, there's a good chance they could gain 15 or more flat track stat rating points and maybe either inch real close to Aroostook or actually pass Aroostook. Aroostook won't be playing for a little bit. But I think Bangor probably, even with a win, won't overtake them. Boy, it'd be really close after the end of that. Central Maine, hoping 2.4. I'm trying to think how many points that'll probably net them. They'll go up to probably 570, 572 should they take the win. So that's it. Stats courtesy, flattrackstats.com. I love it there. And we've got skaters taking the track. Roller derby players even. Oh, they're still doing intros. Man, we're way ahead.
Intros.
So we are super familiar with both of these teams. We've been around them a long time. We're used to seeing Northwood Knockouts, though, over at the Cross Insurance Center.
Yep.
Not over here. Oh, I forgot to do this thing. On the scoreboard where it says Bird and then Northwood, there's actually a thing I can change on the... Remind me to do that next time. Doesn't matter. You get it. No one except me cares.
This is true.
It's true. So, Jeff, your final
It's really
game...
bothering me.
Is it really
Can you fix it now?
No,
No, I'm just kidding.
No way. I wouldn't dare, because I'd have to go ask somebody over at the scoreboard table, hey, can I monkey with that right now?
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare do it. So what's the story here for Central Maine? We're probably gonna see jamming. We're gonna see Fuzzy Logic. We're going to see Josie Cuervo.
Guns and Glory.
Guns and Glory.
Probably some Sweet Peacock even.
Probably some Sweet Peacock. Sweet Peacock, I've had a chance to watch her play quite a bit with Team Maine. She played down in Pennsylvania just last week. I don't see, though, for Central Maine, I don't see Star. So that's going to be tough for the knockouts. She's great on defense and has made some real good improvements. She's been working with Team Maine as well, but she's not here tonight. Pickle Bunny, though, Pyromanian, we'll see a lot. We're also going to see Thunderbird jamming, too. That's another.
That is correct.
We saw her before. You know, it's funny. After 70 games, it's hard to keep track of.
So how many it's been?
It's actually been more than that. I'd have to go back to see how many games we have on Mixler.
It feels just like yesterday, though.
If we had the sound effect, we could do the little go back in time thing noise.
Yes.
I should have had some audio clips ready for us. We could have done a complete retrospective. However, all of those shows are still available on mixler.com/nerdderby. You can go back and listen to them if you want. I would advise not doing so.
Is that Bounty coaching with Central Maine?
Yeah, that's Bounty coaching with Central Maine along with
She is all over the place.
Shelby Fastback. And Bangor. The Bangor B team, now they've got some of their A skaters on the roster, but I suspect what you'll find is people doing things that they don't normally do. We probably won't see Nurse Heartless jamming. We'll see her doing a lot of blocking. We will see, however, probably Hammer will be jamming. Oh, Felix and Sinner. This is their first game. That's kind of a big deal. Bangor has some first-timers too, but I don't know who they are. Guess I should have been a little bit better about finding those out.
Hot Shot Chicken.
Hot Shot Chicken and maybe Squirrel on Fire.
Sorry, I didn't do that research for you.
Yeah, that's fine. Try to figure out the number for Hot Shot Chicken. It's probably somebody we know with a different name. 35, I bet it is. No, that's Nixie Nitrate. 22 is Hot Shot
22.
Chicken. Squirrel on Fire, though, I don't know. Figure it out. There'll be an aha moment later on. Terminatrix. So her pants, if you look close, is the Matrix zeros and ones that come down the screen.
That's pretty awesome.
Thunderbird alongside Obnoxious is where we will start our game today. Pickle Bunny, Marybo Reap, Pyromania, and Josie Cuervo blocking for Thunderbird.
We will note Central Maine is in dark green and Bangor is in orange.
The bright orange. We have our whistle. There's room on the outside, but Obnoxious hasn't gone for it yet. Pyromania left the gap open. She's going straight up the middle. Marybo Reap with a late shoulder took her down and slowed her down, but Obnoxious is our lead jammer. Thunderbird right behind her. Thunderbird on the inside. She's going to pass Obnoxious. And Obnoxious, she'll call it off. No points on that first jam. You know what you can hear, though? You can hear the crowd getting into this.
There is
The crowd
definitely
has
more people
definitely
here.
grown.
Yeah.
Probably, I'd say, almost double what was here the first game.
Well, you have to think these two teams play so close to each other.
There's fans right across
They're
town.
fans. Yeah, I mean, they're all right here. And they're just as excited as we are.
This is great stuff.
Awesome. We have, for Bangor,
Gives me goosebumps.
12. I don't know who that is.
Midnight Smacks.
Oh, there it
Smack.
is. Midnight Smack.
Sorry, Smack.
Midnight Smack and Fuzzy Logic. Fuzzy on the outside of turn 2. Had room, but it was closed off, so she was denied. Lead jammer belongs to Smack. Midnight Smack, our lead jammer. Fuzzy Logic getting all kinds of turned around. She's going to be recycled back to the entrance of turn 2. Midnight Smack approaches. Tries to push straight up the middle. She's past Guns and Glory. Guns can't move her. Guns with 2 shoulders, but Midnight Smack would not be slowed down. Fuzzy Logic is clear of the pack now. We've got 4 points on the board, 5 points for Bangor. She'll come through now, and she's going to pick up another 4. And it looks like maybe Fuzzy, Fuzzy stepped off the track. She's had a right foot that slid back on the track, but she's going to get recycled back by Nurse Heartless. So Fuzzy will
Quite
have
far
it.
back.
She's going to
Way
get
back.
stretched way back. Fuzzy will have an opportunity here on a power jam once she gets on the track. Midnight Smack has just sat down. Now Fuzzy has gone through once already, so this is her scoring opportunity, I think. Pack is here is called by Zoe Tack. Knocked off to the infield is Fuzzy Logic. No pass, no penalty.
Oh,
Fuzzy thought she had a penalty, but she's good. She's picked up 2 points. Wasn't a clean pass for the other 2 points. Coming off the bench now is Midnight Smack. Fuzzy knocked to the inside by Fantastic. Fantastic goes for the track cut. Does she pick it up? Nah. She tried to draw Fuzzy into a track cut with a quick step.
one of the things we talked about in the last game was, for example, how much Nurse Heartless, for example, has been strength training and how she's really fast to begin with, but now she's also really strong. We're actually seeing Nurse Heartless blocking in that last jam, and you got to see how strong she is and how much of she was able to hold back that wall and push Fuzzy when she needed to.
So 18, I don't know who 18 is. I hope somebody can correct us on that. 18 is, you are missing
Probably
two
one
people.
of the, maybe
Well,
it's one of the Aroostics.
It's one of the Aroostics.
Mrs. Robinson, maybe.
Well, take
Sirens
it off Jeff.
spinning on the inside.
I don't have a paper.
The crowd is into it. Calling it off is Central Maine, number 18.
There's another Aroostick one you need to put on there. Collateral damage.
Yep.
Yep.
You already have. Oh, you already have that. Guns and
Ginny
Glory.
already put him on mine because I'm special.
Hot. Oh,
It
hot
is his
shot
last
chicken.
game.
And Guns and Glory. Guns runs into Bloodbath McGrath. No room there. On the inside is Guns. So Guns and Glory will have some time. Is recycled. This hot shot chicken. So Guns and Glory looks to the inside now, the middle rather. She's trying to split the defense. She's picked up 2 points. She's just going to get Fantastic, and she does. She'll pick up a grand slam as she's lapped Hot Shot Chicken. Coming off the bench is KTNT. So Guns and Glory with lots of time. Hot Shot Chicken has not yet made her initial pass.
Knockout's doing some great blocking down here in front of us.
Pickle Bunny sticks as long as she can. She'll have to relent soon. She's able to run her off the track. She'll get. This will be quite a recycle for Hot Shot Chicken. Hot Shot came in ahead of Pickle Bunny, but that might have been a no pass, no penalty situation. So Guns, she's through for another 4. No one in the box. Both teams full strength. Now, Hot Shot Chicken is through. That'll be the end of the jam after picking up another 3 points. And the Northwood Knockouts take their first lead of the day. We've had a lead change.
Which is good for my pick.
Yeah, it is. First time with Bangor is Nixie Nitrate. Thanks for that information. Ducky.
She's got our back.
Yeah,
All right.
we get it.
Oh, what?
9 Bangor.
Making sure the score is correct.
14 Northwood knockouts.
Good catch by our officiating team.
They're all over it. Thunderbird.
They're on it like stripes on a zebra.
Obnoxious with the star again. See if Obnoxious goes for the block right off the bat. She doesn't. Thunderbird runs into Ori. Thunderbird runs into Hammer. Bangor quick to get back up on their feet after taking a bit of a dive. Obnoxious. Josie Cuervo's in her way. Mary Bo Reap. We're going to get a back block here on 412. Purple Dove. Clear of the pack now is Obnoxious. Lead jammer belongs to Thunderbird. She'll have to call it off. So no points either team. There is a lot of energy in this room tonight.
There is.
Is that a surprise? I don't think so.
No.
No.
Nope. Oh,
23.
KTT.
KT&T with the star for Bangor alongside Fuzzy Logic. Fuzzy Logic lining up behind Bloodbath McGrath, as well as we had.
Yeah, that's not an easy line to
No,
try to power your way through.
She's gonna
As Fuzzy was
she's gonna have to
quickly
use her
finding out.
feet because Bloodbath is not gonna let her simply have that. Bloodbath, and then you also have Killer out there as well.
Yeah, it looks like Fuzzy picks up a penalty on that.
So power jam for KT&T. Fuzzy's got a long way to go on this back block penalty. KT&T picks up a grand slam, and Fuzzy's not even back to the bench yet.
That was a tough wall she had to go through.
And she didn't. So on the backstretch now, working her way through the green jerseys is KT&T.
I've seen a lot of this. Bangor has the luxury of having a lot of the same players on the team, and their blocking in the last game was phenomenal. So
Yes.
I think we're going to see a lot more of that the second game.
Pickle
here.
Bunny able to ride KT&T off of turn 3. Pickle's going to recycle her back to the backstretch. KT comes in ahead of Pickle Bunny, but the refs know what they're doing.
Fuzzy Logic is back on the track now.
KT's going to call it off. No points for Fuzzy. Another
Now,
3 for Bangor.
An
And a lead
interesting
change.
thing also to know is that these
Maybe.
skaters do know each other, most of them.
They all know each
They've
other very
skated
well.
together, they've worked together, whatever they do.
Very few surprises on the track today.
Yeah.
We're tied at 14. I feel like Bangor actually would have been up by a couple more points, but that's fine.
I think they're,
I'm not a referee.
yeah, as I say, the ref's trying to get their attention.
Good check. Good call, Chad.
All right. I did it.
Yay, remembering.
I bet the refs actually heard you.
Yeah, that's right.
Fantastic. Almost through. She almost had lead jammer. She does have it, but the knockouts were able to re-envelop her. So fantastic. He is our lead jammer right now. 18 for Central Maine. Picks up a track cut. So this would be back-to-back power jams for Bangor. According to Flat Track Stats, Central Maine was the favored team coming into this game. What's the percentage? I don't have any idea. I forgot.
I don't remember.
There's 5
Well, you
points.
can be sure it was a number followed by a percent sign.
It's true.
It's true. Fantastic. Picks up the grand slam. Will we see a back block there? No, we won't. Fantastic. Gets by Guns. Guns, though, moves left. Fantastic move right. Mary Bo Reap and Guns weren't able to slow her down.
Oh,
Comes
nice.
in with some heat.
Trying to go low.
Knockouts able to maintain their wall. Pyro tries to work her off into the infield and does.
Yeah, it does.
And forearm called on
Hammer.
Hammer. So Central Maine starting to settle down their defense here, where Fantastic had blown through quite quickly. She'll call it off now after picking up another 4. Number 18, I got to get her name. One of us should take our ears off so we can hear the house announcer.
I think that's Mrs. Robinson.
but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
You could lean over and ask
I'm pretty
Sparrowhawk.
sure I remember from our.
Our trip up to Aroostook County?
Yeah.
Man, was that a long day.
That's a little bit of a haul.
Huge haul. Josie Cuervo with the star. Alongside number 12, Midnight Smack. Josie on the inside. There's lots of room. She's past Ginger Ailment. Josie takes her time coming around turn 2, turn 3, 4, front stretch. Now she's around. She'll score some points. Maybe. Yeah, on her toe stops. Around Ginger Ailment.
Saw a lot of trees on that trip.
Yeah, we did. There's going to be I thought we were going to have a back block. Yeah, we are, but I don't understand. Okay, it's a back block on 12. Okay, I actually thought that back block was not a back block. I thought it was Pickle Bunny being pushed down by our own teammate. But
my fondest memory of that trip was you getting ugly with Siri.
Oh, yeah.
Because she wasn't giving us the directions to get home.
Josie on the front stretch works that outside lane, picks up 5 points. If we haven't had a lean change, it's going to happen soon.
I actually think that you hurt Siri's feelings.
I hope so. Josie works her way to the inside. She get over that line. She's good. She's getting the nod. Again, she's going to play it safe this time and call it off. Are we going to have a lead change? I think we are.
It says 29.
Yeah, they're about to add 5
There
points.
we go.
So.
34.
Another
Northwest.
lead change, 34-32.
That's what I like to see.
You had to know this was going to be a close one.
Yeah, both games tonight. This is great. I love close games.
Phenomenal derby here in Hamden tonight. EL Design.
Oh.
Thank you to our Zebra watering hole sponsor, EL Design and Imaging. Check out EL Design for your personalized mugs, steins, badges, license plates, keychains, and even t-shirt and uniform lettering. Brand wearables for work and play. Contact Everett at eldesignandimaging.com.
Thanks, Everett, for helping me take care of my Valentine's Day shopping.
Thanks, Roy, for letting us know that number 18 is Mrs. Robinson.
Thanks.
I appreciate that.
I ran out of time earlier today, and I didn't get to do all the research
We
I
did.
should have done.
We did run out of time.
Because
Any extra time that we would have had got lost in trying to get the thing set up because
yeah.
the scoreboard thing was being difficult.
This game would have not been as cool if we didn't have a scoreboard. Also, Jeff would have had to have turned around a lot.
Craned his neck.
He would have had to
He
be
would
on
have
the other side of the table announcing so he could see the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
That would
see
have been
any
funny.
derby.
He definitely would have been hit then.
There's
Definitely.
Heartless
Not too late. I
KTNT.
can just put my chair right
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Midnight
Watch
Smack
out, Mr. Fantasy doesn't run into you.
in Siren Plague. Blocking for Bangor this go around. Thunderbird has the star. She's got a power start. Is at the end of that last jam we saw a penalty picked up by Midnight Smack. Thunderbird, lead jammer. Smack, though, is clear of the pack. So Thunderbird will have a little bit of time. She's got about a quarter track length lead. Not tons of time. She's looking to call it. She does.
She grabbed a couple points.
She grabbed a couple, but
Oh, 4.
4 points picked up by the knockouts. We have 3 or 4 picked up by Bangor as well, though.
Having the table cleared out would be a great way to kill me off the show.
We're trying to
that
find
would be
ways
true.
to kill Jeff off the show. I think a table clear out
That
would
would
actually
definitely be it.
and then we could bring you back later and you were in a coma the whole time.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's the way to do it. Yeah.
See a great storyline developing there.
Yeah. We could make a whole cartoon about it. Jace could draw it all out.
Fuzzy Logic runs into a super strong orange wall. Bangor's defense, their A team, who are a few of them are on this squad, did a phenomenal job earlier tonight. And we're seeing a continuation of that right now. Fantastic holding back Fuzzy Logic. Fuzzy at the last minute, she was able to get by Fantastic and Obnoxious. So she's our lead jammer. Coming out of 3 and 4.
Some good blocking by Pickle Bunny and
Pickle Bunny.
Guns of Glory. And Felix Bashit.
Grand slam for Fuzzy. Is that a new mask for her? She always had
Yeah,
face mask.
she sure has.
Through, spinning around. She'll pick up probably 4 more points. 3. That's fine.
That's a big lead change.
No. It is not a lead change. It's a gain.
I was talking to people in chat, so.
Hey, that's totally fine. Northwood knockouts 51. Bangor.
Jenny's handling all
36.
of our social media stuff.
She is. And
And camera changes too, which is hard to
18.
do at the same time because
Mrs.
I get
Robinson.
lost. And then something cool
Mrs.
happens on the track.
Robinson.
So
we got our whistle. Mrs. Robinson trying to make her way through the orange. Meanwhile, we've got hot shot chicken. I think we're going to have a penalty on. Whoa, who went over there? I missed it. Hot shot chicken, lead jammer. It's the first lead jam of the day for hot shot chicken. Bloodbath picks up a penalty. And Mrs. Robinson picks up a penalty. So she's got to make the long way around. Power
Track
jam
cut.
for Bangor. Cuckoo, Kachoo, Mrs. Robinson spending some time in the penalty box. But not much time. Back block called on hot shot chicken. Derby, just like that. No guarantees on a power jam.
they're a minute, like 45 seconds to a minute behind us. So
Oh, are they? Well, greetings from the future.
Whoa.
we're still here.
Yikes.
There's been no financial collapse.
No,
yet.
so yeah, there hasn't. The world is still here.
No need to get your preps ready yet.
Don't give anything away in the chats, because the chat is instant. Bloodbath picks up another penalty.
Oh,
Mr.
That was a
Fantasy
really
has some
squeaky-
squeaky breaks.
just say somebody's a little squeaky.
We're going the full 2 minutes. 20 seconds left in the jam. Only 12:41 left in this first half. This is Robinson with a star for Central Maine, struggling to get through. She takes a huge shoulder from Midnight Smack. Not much she can do, and then she gets shoved down by Siren.
And Purple Dove has just been pushing. Oh my goodness. Hot shot chicken off the track on the inside, off the track on the outside, back and forth, back and forth.
This is a very physical game between both of these teams. And I'm sure they are loving it. It's Derby. They always
I love the
There's
competition.
going to be some tired players at the end of this. Some of the ones that have played both games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been working
Hammer
hard.
with the star for the first time today. Guns and Glory. Guns and Glory and Hammer. What a matchup this is.
Yeah.
Man, I might just stop announcing and watch this one. Guns. She's our lead jammer
on purpose.
on purpose. And now Hammer Down clear of the pack. Guns, though, half track length advantage over Hammer Down. They're asking for her to call it. She starts to. Hammer Down tries, but not able to get past Sweet Peacock for a point. No points either team. No.
No. Guns.
One point for
Guns got
Guns.
one.
56 points. Northwood knockouts. 40 Bangor. Thunderbird. We've seen a lot from her today. Thunderbird and Obnoxious. Pyromaniac, Marybo, Reap Dove, and Josie Cuervo. Josie with the pivot star. The pivot star. The pivot stripe. Pivot star is a different thing. Obnoxious. Lead jammer.
Finally gets past Marybo Reap and Felix Bashett.
I said pivot star. You know, somebody did that when we were down in Pennsylvania.
Yes, they did.
And they were ridiculed for it.
Yes, they were.
Well, you can be sure that we won't give you any sort of ridicule for that mistake.
There's 5 points picked up by Bangor. Obnoxious with a grand slam.
Thunderbird.
Clear of the pack now is Thunderbird. Obnoxious has time to go through once more. She gets some nice blocking by Siren Plague. Set a pick for picking up 3 points for Bangor. Bangor closing the gap. Northwood knockouts 56. Bangor now 48.
Wonder who'll come out with the jammer line stripe. This next one.
That's funny. KT&T alongside Fuzzy Logic. Ginger Ailment, Nurse Heartless, Hot Shot Chicken, Midnight Smack trying to slow down Fuzzy, but Fuzzy's through. KT&T is now through as well.
We haven't seen Fuzzy doing her
For the crowd?
customary thumbs up for the crowd.
Yeah.
Fuzzy plays it safe. She'll pick up 3 points.
Maybe she only does that at home games. But her home crowd fans are here.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember if she did it when we were in New Hampshire.
Did we see them in New Hampshire?
Yeah, we went all the way to New Hampshire at Cherry Bombs versus
Huh.
Central Maine.
That's something.
Yeah, it was like, if I remember correctly, it was a screaming hot day, and we were way up top in the callers box or whatever it's
So,
called.
when's our next game in New Hampshire?
They have not gotten to us with any dates.
New Hampshire, give us a
Get
holler.
on it.
They probably actually won't for a while because their floor is in an ice rink, so the ice is probably
That's
not
true.
out yet.
That's true.
You gotta wait till the ice goes out to play derby in some places.
I think that's why we went to them during the summer so much.
Fantastic. Making her way through. Guns not able to land that shoulder. Fantastic is through for 4. She's catching up with Mrs. Robinson. And she'll call it off. Mrs. Robinson, no points.
Very close game still.
Yeah, it is. 59 Northwood knockouts. 52 Bangor. Did we not see any points?
That was quite a breeze.
It was. Josie Cuervo with the star. Obnoxious immediately out. She found a lane. I don't know who Elaine is. She found her.
I don't know.
Obnoxious lines up with Sweet Peacock. Sweet Peacock not able to land the shoulder. Obnoxious works the outside. Josie Cuervo, she's through. Let's see if we see a little jammer on jammer here. Or does Obnoxious just simply call it off? Pack speeding up a little bit.
I like a fast pack.
So there's some time. Obnoxious, yeah, she's going to pick up 2 points out of that. Nice timing by Obnoxious.
I was just going to say, why not speed the pack up and try and take some of that stamina out of the other jammer before you call it
Stamina.
off?
Yeah.
I think that would, I mean, for me, I think that would be a good, well, not for me. I can't
I
skate
don't
there.
think that the points are right. I do not think that's correct. I think it should be. I think the Northwood knockouts were just given 2 points, maybe that aren't theirs, and should be over on the Bangor side. We'll find out. Thunderbird.
Knockouts picked up 1, but
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what put them to 60. I didn't think they'd pick up anything. Track cut.
they got 1 solitary point on that one.
Thunderbird picks up a track cut. So, great opportunity here for Midnight Smack.
Fantastic. Skates by, heading to the box.
6 minutes left in this first half.
I always feel like I'm saying it goes by fast.
You know, this is going to come down to the last couple of jams, I bet. Couldn't be more excited about that.
Whoops.
Good work here by Central Maine. Pickle Bunny hangs with her as long as she could. Midnight Smack now through for her. That was for the initial pass through. So Midnight Smack has only now just picked up lead jammer. She is a lap ahead of Thunderbird, who takes a big hit here on turn 3. But right back up.
So you realize, Chad, if Central Maine wins tonight, I win the season on picks.
Yeah, you do. So far.
That's a good way to go out, Jeff.
Thunderbird still trying to get through. She's got Fantastic there. She's got Siren Plague, who's in the way.
There's so much hollering and screaming
Killer.
going on. I can barely hear that whistle.
Northwood knockout 60. Bangor retakes the lead, 63 points. Another lead change. I'm hoping this turns into a Subway series, and we get to go to Subway after.
My replacement over there seems to be enjoying the
It's because he had a nap earlier. I saw him back behind us. He was zonked out.
I wish I could go back to that instant replay with him in front of the camera.
Fuzzy Logic, Hammer.
Adorable.
Hammer's got a wide open slot. Peacock, no match for that speed. Hammer down, lead Jammer. So Fuzzy Logic has 3 to deal with. She got Ginger Element. She's able to work the inside past Ginger. Bloodbath, McGrath, and Heartless alongside. Lead Jammer belongs to Hammer down. She's going to pick up 4 points and call it. Does Fuzzy pick up anything on that? No, she doesn't. So slowly building a lead is Bangor. 67 to 60.
We have an official timeout. It appears Bounty is making her way to the center of the track. Hi,
What
Bounty.
do you guys want to talk about for a sponsor?
Oh,
Official timeouts and such.
we haven't. We need to thank Little Red Schoolhouse. New sponsor to our show this year, Little Red Schoolhouse. There's a daycare. They offer they offer daycare. It's a caring and friendly staff with early childhood education backgrounds. This isn't written very well. I'm sorry.
I took
They're
it
all
right
up
off
to date
their
on their CPR and first aid.
website.
Daycare is located at the Old Warren Elementary School on Main Street in Westbrook. Historic school building down there, the Little Red Schoolhouse. I wonder if it's red.
It
I
is
don't know, I hope
actually
so.
red.
Probably isn't that little either if it's the elementary school.
Yes, the
Anywho,
old.
the historic school building has offered them room to grow, a more structured atmosphere, in a convenient location without losing the nurturing aspects of the home daycare. And check them out, thelittleredschoolhouse.com. That's with all dashes in there.
It's on their screen.
Yeah,
Remember?
or call 207-854-0007. Those kids look all happy. Look at
They
that.
do.
Now that the officials are now reviewing what was a review, maybe we have time to show off Devastation's freak skates
Yeah, let's
We
check
can
that
do
out.
that.
because we
Boom.
haven't had a chance to talk about them
You know
yet
what?
this game.
I'm going to check something on the Twitter machine because I saw earlier they got some kind of special deal going on too. Like there was a code. Enter this code at checkout.
Freak Skates by Devastation. A lot of great models, good prices.
Yeah, great prices. They put together some boot and wheel options and truck options, plates really. It's
For,
good.
for specifically made for different things that you want to
Yeah,
do.
exactly.
Right.
You want some casual skates? They got those.
I saw an
Yeah.
outdoor skate.
Getting into derby, maybe the Annihilator's up there. Maybe that's for you.
Annihilator.
Sounds,
Rink runner.
Sounds
Ooh.
intimidating.
I know. My mind instantly went to what the derby name could be for Annihilator. Like, how could I make that a cool name? I don't need a derby name, but
Get the best and don't spend a paycheck. Freaky. Get your freak on. Devastation.com. I'm going to just
ta-da!
screen capture that. That was pretty well written. Freak skates. I know there was something in here, though. I'll find it later.
How about EL Design?
Sure, because we love EL Design.
Thank you to our Zebra Watering Hole sponsor, EL Design and Imaging. Check out EL Design for your personalized mugs, like the Badass of the Bout award that Chad and Ginny gave me on our last broadcast. The Steins, badges, license plates, keychains, and even T-shirts and uniform lettering. Brand wearables for your work and play. Contact Everett at eldesignandimaging.com or find him on Facebook.
Ta-da!
There is rumor of Nerd Derby shot glasses.
That's going to happen.
That's totally going to happen. We've also talked about he may have looked up some info for me on tattoos.
As in
Like,
non-permanent.
right, yeah, the
little wet 'em down
temporary,
and stick 'em on your
yeah.
arm
You don't have to wet
tattoos?
these ones down, supposedly. I don't know.
Ooh.
They just like transfer. They're like stickers for your skin, which is what a temporary tattoo is, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
But he was going to order some of them to try and see how they worked and if that's something that we want to do.
It is. Oh, I
Well,
don't
I know it is, but I mean, like
Well, I've seen those before. I'm not a huge fan of that, but
the sticker things.
yeah, that particular kind of tattoo.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, the University of Maine has one that we really like. That they give away at hockey games. That's pretty cool.
You know what I forgot to tell you to do?
No.
Stop and get hot dogs on the way.
Oh,
that wasn't it?
Oh, look at that! I
look
forgot.
at that.
I made that when we were down in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Sorry. I guess if I had looked a little more closely at what I was doing.
Knockouts used an official review. I don't know what it was on. I didn't catch that. Did you?
I didn't because I had my headphones on.
I
That's
tried
okay.
to. He just talked really fast.
Hard to hear.
So it's denied. They're going to lose their review.
They're still talking, though.
Yeah, they are.
And now they're breaking apart.
Huh?
There's McMasher at the watering hole. And the special McMasher bag.
Yeah, yeah. It's just for her. It's just hers.
Oh, it was a blocking with the head call.
Okay, they wanted to have a blocking with the head call, but they got denied.
Denied.
No head blocking.
We should get a soundboard so we can just like the Joe Bornstein.
Or the X, like at the hockey games.
I think it should have something too, like power jam.
We could call the penalty box like the Joe Bornstein penalty box.
Wow. The motor skates.
Were you
penalty
injured in
box?
a derby accident?
So we got a penalty being called on Josie last minute, blocking players that were trying to get into the penalty box.
Ooh.
Ooh, usually players are
Josie.
trying to get out of the box.
You can't block players that are trying to go in there. Hey, we're going to have some more
No.
derby.
Sometimes you just get over enthusiastic in your blocking.
Yeah, you do. Pyromanian, Sweet Peacock, only 2 blockers for Northwood knockouts. Let's see what KT&T can do with that. She tries to cut straight through in between them. No room there. Sweet Peacock able to push her off to the infield. She'll get recycled back behind Pyro. Lead jammer belongs to Guns and Glory. She's got a little bit of time. Sweet Peacock had to
She's going to see that she
stop
needs to turn
quick
on the
and
gas a
not
little
hit
bit
KT.
there.
She's got some time. She's going to shove in and call it.
Whoa.
I think she'll pick up maybe 1. Yep. 2,
Pyromaniac
3
just,
points. Wow.
Pyromaniac just put KT&T right on the ground.
I missed it.
I was chatting. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So, Central Maine, not yet full strength. Josie and Pickle Bunny in the box, standing. They'll be out shortly to offer some assistance to
Is this
Pyromania and collateral damage.
is this Mary Bo Reap's first time at the Star tonight?
Yeah, I think it is.
For
Mary Bo
today,
Reed
yeah.
almost had some room on the inside, but Nurse Heartless shut that down. Hammer down is our lead jammer. Mary Bo Reap, though, she's out. Skates on fire.
Oh!
Hammer tries to make some room on the inside and tries to jump through, but
Mary
she's not
Bo
able
Reap
to.
is through.
So Mary,
For 4.
she's got 4 points.
Hammer is going
Hammer's
to the
going
box.
to the box.
there.
Hammer picked up a
Travel.
penalty in an illegal procedure.
Sorry.
So Mary Bo Reap now,
Ah.
tell you what, putting in the extra effort to catch up has really paid off for her. She's already up 4 points. Now she's trying to work her way through, and she does around 3 and 4. Stays on the right side of the tape. She had a Heartless problem.
That was funny.
Pyro making room on the inside.
Oh, it's gonna get,
She's going to get a track cut. Nope. Mary,
Oh,
She
she still
did.
had one.
one
she was
skate
okay.
in, one
she
skate
said one
out.
skate in. According to my screen.
So Northwood knockouts have to deal with Hammer, who's back out on the track now. Hammer was lead jammer. So we'll go the full 2. 41 seconds left in this jam.
Nurse is really giving Mary Bo-Reap a hard time.
Northwood right now ahead by 1 point. Hammer trying to not let them take that lead too far. And she won't. She's going to pick up 4 points. So it's going to be another 5 for Northwood. So maybe it'll be a 1 point lead for Northwood Knockouts. Trading points back and forth.
Those are the games we like.
Something about seats, and you only need the edge and pay for the whole seat. You only need the edge. What's that?
Oh, they both fell at the same time. I'm totally waiting for one of you to jump up and take the table with you.
Central Maine picks up 4 more. Let's see where the points shake
I
out.
totally got caught up in that one. And
It was a great jam. Bangor retains the lead until I see a change. 78-75 over the Northwood Knockouts.
Wow.
In case you're just tuning in, Northwood Knockouts, they're in green. Bangor's in the orange.
That hot shot chicken.
Hot Shot Chicken.
shot chicken.
You are correct. And Hot Shot Chicken is out there with Thunderbird. Thunderbird, though, really struggling here. Getting past Ginger Ailment, Siren Plague, and a big shoulder
From Killer.
from Killer. Ginger Ailment and Killer all up in her business. Now she's through.
She's got a power jam opportunity, though, now.
And a lead jam opportunity. Oh, man. She gets a lead jammer and a power jam.
And she's got Bounty telling her, keep going, keep going.
It is her birthday, apparently. I mean, not really, but the gifts that she just...
What?
She's getting gifts like it's her birthday. Get it? 4 points.
Oh, boy.
Maybe. She's going to call it off. They're going to leave Hot Shot Chicken in the box. Good call by the Knockouts. Fuzzy Logic with the power start. That means the Knockouts will be able to give her some assistance off the line. Oh, wait, but it's halftime.
What?
So I know.
When did that happen?
How is that even possible? So halftime, we're going to go to halftime, and then we'll be back with more Derby, the final of this.
So after we run through
Doubleheader.
our little commercial spot things, it'll just be a blank screen. I mean, not a blank screen. It'll be no volume.
One last half to call.
85 Northwood Knockouts, 78 Bangor Roller Derby. We'll be back. All right, we're back. 2 minutes, we're going to have some more derby. Jeff, what do you think of that first half?
Oh, fantastic. Not a disappointing last game for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to see the knockouts playing with Bangor. I hope we get to see this again soon. I mentioned the Subway Series earlier. I'd love to see a game, a day, or maybe a weekend. We go from Skihan and then like immediately over to the Cross Insurance Center for another game, like back-to-back games.
We need like 4 hours in between to get everything tore down and reset back up.
I
But hey,
mean,
That's
sure
true.
the logistics
Fix
of that
it.
would suck, but don't. Later, when the skaters are viewing this, they're gonna not be happy with me. Do it for me. So one last half for you, Jeff.
yep, kind of sad.
I've prepared a special song to sing for you.
I was not expecting you to say that. You kind of caught me by surprise. You kind of did.
Yeah.
I will be singing one of my favorites from Bread, If a Picture Paints 1,000 Words.
If a picture paints 1,000 words.
All right, I will not. It's actually, Jeff and I have prepared a special duet. We will be doing a reprise of the Kenny Loggins, Dolly Parton, Islands in the Stream. Wait, was that Islands in the Stream? Was that?
Kenny Rogers, you mean?
Yeah, Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. Is that?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they did Islands in the Stream.
Islands in the stream.
Yeah.
That is what we are.
I couldn't remember if that was Eddie Rabbit, though. I feel like. What's the Eddie Rabbit and Crystal Gale song?
I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Somebody will know. Somebody Google that. Eddie Rabbit and Crystal Gale did a duet. What was that? I forgot.
We
I
just
should know.
Chad and Jeff start talking about people, or start talking about singing duets, and viewers start dropping
I was
off.
just going to say, let me check
And
how
the
many
numbers
people
go
are
down
still
tick, tick, tick,
watching.
tick, tick, tick.
You got to give them a minute, though, because they're a minute behind.
Nerd
Around 45
Derby
seconds.
self-implodes with duet.
See, they're just hearing about the Subway games.
Yeah. Thunderbird will have the star. I wish she'd fix it, though.
This is
I
why-
typically think that she typically wears it that way.
Does she?
I do believe so.
I don't like
Not
the
the
star
first
that way.
time that I've seen it that way tonight.
I totally don't like when that happens.
It
I'm
might
very
be
much it needs
because
to be on straight.
it actually might be because of the face
oh, it fits
visor,
better
because
on her
it
helmet.
may actually
Yeah.
fit better that way.
Yeah, yeah.
I have noticed the other players, when they put it on, it fits a little bit awkwardly
Yeah.
the right way with the face mask. So
I see Josie's got the S1 helmet with a visor on it. I questioned that visor because I really felt like it was going to fog up a lot.
It doesn't look like it has, though.
No, because there's no ventilation across the top. I actually tried one of those helmets on when we were down in Pennsylvania. I went into the skate shop and was talking to him about it.
But I've seen other visors that actually do give that.
Well, I didn't really try it on. It was too
Open.
big. It was too small for my head, but
You attempted,
I looked at it up close.
and we're waiting for our whistle.
Thunderbird, she's got a power start. Hot shot chicken's in the box. Box of hot shot chicken. Or chicken in the box or something. Mary Bo
Get
Reed,
that-
Josie Cuervo.
can you get that at Popeyes?
Ugh, crash on turn 2. Thunderbird goes down and it looked like she might have had Bloodbath McGrath land on her. That could end poorly. Penalty on, fantastic.
Sorry, I was watching what was happening, not my screen.
That's okay. So far, no lead jammer. We're moving slow. Bloodbath almost gets Thunderbird out, but Thunderbird stands tall and is our lead jammer. I wonder if we'll see no, we are not going to see a star pass because Fantastic is in the box. Probably that was the intent, was to get her the star, I bet, but it ain't going to happen.
Mary Bo providing a nice hole there for Thunderbird.
Thunderbird's through, picks
I
up the
almost
4.
feel
calls
like I
it off.
need like a black sheet or something here. because I keep looking up over the monitors and watching the game, and then I look at my screen and there's like a blank screen like this, and I'm like,
it's a good thing
oh,
that we have,
whoops.
It's a good thing that we have fixed cameras, because if we were trying to operate cameras as well, it'd be pointing on the ground. And
Yeah, I totally would be like,
look like a little kid with the
yeah.
camera and pointing it all over the place, except this is important. Fuzzy Logic and Obnoxious. Obnoxious runs up against Felix Bachette, Sweet Peacock, Pickle Bunny, and who we got on? Oh, that's
A little
Guns
recycle
and,
going
Guns
on.
and Glory. Fuzzy pushing hard, finally passed. Fantastic. Nope. No, I thought she picked up a penalty, but she didn't.
Nope, others did. Obnoxious did.
So power jam opportunity for Fuzzy Logic again.
Right now, Northwood Knockouts lead 89-78. This has been a close one all day long. Fuzzy puts up 5 points. It's her second grand slam of the night.
Let's keep those points coming, Fuzzy. Oh, wait.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, I was supposed to be fair and impartial.
Pyro tried to make some room, and she ran into, I have to go back and check, but I think it was Midnight Smack, and did not make momentum. Lost it.
She created the
was
opposite of momentum.
Yeah, whatever that is. Oh, just you and I. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I knew there was one.
Thanks,
Elsie
Ducky.
Cuervo in her antics. She's got a power start.
I promise we will not be singing at the end of this.
And
Josie's
Josie's through.
No, she picked up
Nope,
I
she's
thought
fine.
she picked up no pass, no penalty. Okay, she's not the lead jammer. Your Honor was confusing me with her calls.
Theoretically speaking, though, which one of us would be Dolly?
Ooh, and Obnoxious is coming right back
You and
out.
Obnoxious, not happy about that. I wonder if there'll be a review on that. Maybe not. Josie Cuervo trying to get past her teammate, Nurse Heartless, not able to. Heartless getting in the way. Heartless holding back Josie and Pyromanian. Oh, Josie's throw for 5 points.
I see how that obstructing a skater getting into the box happens, because I almost just saw it again. The position of the box may need to... Didn't they used to have it way over there?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
they do it in different places. I like it better over here. Obnoxious. Back on the
I
track.
do,
It
but
used to be over in that far corner.
that's what I thought.
Nurse Heartless shoves Josie almost into our table. Oh, almost.
Just shy a couple feet.
It's easier to see who's in there when it's over there, too.
It is, but what I
Love that.
see happening is the people that are on the bench are getting in the way when they're on this side. They're getting in the way of people that are trying to get to the box.
They're getting uber excited with what's going on, and they're standing up the chair, and then it's like all of a sudden you're obstructing someone. You're not meaning to. You're just trying to cheer on your team.
5 points.
Right,
for
exactly.
Obnoxious. Oh, tried to split the defense, but Pyro and Dove came together with a little help from Sweet Peacock and denied that. Almost through again, but Mary Bo Reap was able to pick up the last block needed. Northwood Knockouts 109. When did that happen?
When Fuzzy was power jamming.
85 for Bangor.
Are
And
you
then I
at the
think
same
again
game
when
we are?
Josie was power jamming as well.
I rely on that
All kinds
scoreboard
of
now. I
power
don't even
jamming.
pay attention to the score. Guns and Glory alongside Hammer
A
Down.
little hammer down.
We saw them earlier go against each other. Guns took the lead jammer on that one. Let's see what happens this time around. Hammer Down bouncing back and forth. Looking for any opening she can find. Hasn't found it yet. No pass, no penalty called on AK-47 Guns and Glory. Hammer Down is our lead jammer. Hammer's going to call it.
Yep. Good for her.
No points. Thunderbird, KT&T.
I keep waiting for you to just break out in song, man.
Roy talking about the helmet cover.
Oh.
Oh, it's on.
Nice
correct now.
information, Roy. Thunderbird has the star. KT&T. She's our lead jammer.
And a little bit of a smile.
Oh, she smiles. KT&T. Oh, she got clipped by her own teammate there. It's okay. There's no penalty on that.
Thunderbird coming out on a penalty, so KT&T will have a power jam to try to close the score deficit.
KT.
Just skates.
She might need some help from her teammates. She's not getting it. I don't understand why.
Yeah, she is a little.
I see Nixie Nitrate there. I say put a shoulder down. Make some room for KT&T.
I thought there was a reasoning behind them
Do
not.
herself a favor. Do her a favor.
I'll be corrected if that's the case. But I thought there was some reason why they were not helping the jammer.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout.
Timeout.
Timeout means we can talk about a sponsor.
Oh, let me tell you about Plexus.
Sure.
You do that
Please
because
do.
you're the only one who knows anything about it right now.
I know. Well, I'll tell you why.
Actually,
I know something about it.
I know quite a bit.
'Cause
I
I-
read about it.
I am not a fan of, gimmicky, weird things to try to get healthy. A friend of mine said, I really like you to try Plexus. So I did. And I feel fantastic. Plexus Slim, I have it in the morning. It takes me 30 seconds to make that. I'm lazy. I don't have time for stuff. Drop it in a bottle, shake it up. Good to go. Bio Cleanse and the Pro Bio 5 for your gut health. Get some of that, what's that?
Your gut health.
What is that yeast? What's that called?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
Candida.
Candida yeast, yeah. Get rid of that stuff,
It's gut health. You want a healthy gut.
ShopMyPlexus.com/Nerd Derby. There's a lot more information than I could possibly give you.
Sorry.
Probably it's more accurate, too. Fantastic and Thunderbird. Both jammers getting bounced around. Neither one of them getting bounced across the tape, though. Lead jammer, fantastic. Now, Bangor has not had a lead jammer in a while, I don't think. Great opportunity here as fantastic spins through.
Oops.
She's going to get pushed out, but she's got plenty of time, and she's not going to get recycled back all that far. Still tied up in the pack, and on her initial trip around is Thunderbird. She's now clear of the pack. Pickle Bunny rides fantastic off into the bench. Fantastic, we'll call it.
Forced to
Those are some
go.
pretty hard-earned points.
Yep.
She picked up 5, though. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't understand how she picked up 5. I don't know where she would have had the opportunity to lap. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. I know. 5's right. Sorry. I had to
It's okay.
replay. I had to replay the whole thing in my head, but I got it. Guns and Glory.
Obnoxious.
Almost found some room on the outside, but Siren Plague.
Boy, they
not
just
giving her any
can't hold
space.
on to Guns and Glory, can they?
Nah, she's weaselly. She's a weaselly jammer.
She's a very experienced jammer, too.
We have seen
She's
her quite a
through.
bit with Central Maine.
Yeah, we have. She's through. She's our lead jammer. Obnoxious, though. Coming on strong. Not too far behind her. She needs to call it. Guns hasn't called it yet. Now she does. Ooh, at the very end of that, a forearm penalty picked up by Obnoxious.
She's not happy about that either.
Nope, she's not a fan of the forearm penalty.
I didn't check the penalty board, but she's been in the box several times.
Yeah, I could see where that penalty came in.
Whoops.
I don't think anybody's really in any penalty trouble. Except Obnoxious, that might be her 4th penalty.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's sat down several times right in a row.
Looks like there might be
Josie.
Well, she picked up a back block, so she's going to go in. Obnoxious will get her chance to come right back out again.
And Josie will serve only as long as Obnoxious was sitting. And here she comes. Wow, that pack's moving quick, huh?
Speeding up. Here comes Obnoxious. Boy, Obnoxious just threw. It looked like another forearm. Well,
Yep.
It's going to be a
Good
back
call,
block.
Chad. You should be a ref, bud.
Not going to happen. Another penalty picked up by Obnoxious. She
They're
came through
gonna
pretty
let
aggressive.
Josie go, and Obnoxious will sit as long as Josie did.
Tie those arms back up.
That added a new element to the game.
No, I'm not. Don't tie arms up. Josie's through.
And she's through.
Not our lead jammer. We got a minute left, and I don't know if we've had any points in this jam yet.
It's been so long.
It's been 1 minute of chaos. Ooh, that's going to be my memoir. 2 minutes of chaos. Josie's through. She's picked up 5 points. 2 minutes of chaos. The Chad Nate
Bangor
story.
setting up for a good wall. Strong wall, strong wall. Nurse Heartless.
Nurse Heartless,
How about-
KT&T, Josie. Josie. I almost called her Josie Ramone.
Ginger
No,
ailment.
Ginger
How about-
ailment.
2 hours of setup for 2 minutes of chaos.
I love it.
I love double headers.
Double headers are great. All right, so now clear through the pack. No penalties.
And that's the end of your jam.
Is Obnoxious. And time's up. Josie picks up a few more points on that jam.
The
120
initial whistle to call off that jam wasn't very convincing, was it? It was kind of like,
out of a soft whistle. Northwood knockouts 120. Bangor 94.
no conviction behind it.
I'll be interested to see if Bangor says we're going to reel this one in a little bit and maybe throws a Nurse Heartless out there with a star. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that's the game plan for today. Fuzzy Logic with a star. Although, I have an idea this defense will do just fine holding their back. So Fuzzy's through. We haven't seen Fuzzy jam in a while.
We've got Midnight tangling here with a Pyro and a Guns and Glory.
Some great blocking today from Dove,
Oh,
Pyromanian.
Fuzzy tries a apex jump there, but
She got flattened by
Siren.
Siren Plague just sends her sailing through the air.
So we got something going on here with referees. They're talking. Doing their zebra
Bruiser
talk.
is,
He's animated.
he is animated, yeah. I was trying to find a...
Head Bruiser is animated. 120
And he's
Northwood
calling an
knockouts.
official
Bangor,
review.
94. He's calling for the cheeseburger. Hey, give me one.
Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger.
Official review. We want to talk about a sponsor.
Yeah,
or
what do you got
two?
over there, Jeff?
I don't know. What do we got over here?
We have some people in chat
about-
asking for healthy guts.
Healthy guts, man.
How about Duck Brand Clean Release Painter's Tape?
I don't have a
It's
sleeve.
definitely New England Roller Derby Report's silent partner. It's with us at every show. It keeps the cables on the tables, the cords on the floor, and just about everything else we've needed. Thanks, Duct Tape. Find out all the cool stuff you can do at duckbrand.com.
Are they using Duck Brand tape here today?
I don't know that it is actually.
Nah, I
Duck
don't think it
brand.
is.
This venue requires a specific brand of tape
Special tape.
on their floor. If I recall.
Tape, I'll tell you what, Tapeworm today. Doing a great job.
Tape Ninja.
Tape Ninja.
Ninja. No worms. That just is so. Why would you call them worms? They're ninjas.
Don Nolan Miller.
Ninjas. Totally
Putting
ninjas.
some tape out there. 120 Northwood knockouts. Bangor slipping behind a little bit here. 94. Certainly well within reach.
All right, Orange lost their review. So
That's Bangor for those of you at home who might be watching on your black and white TVs.
Ah. Oh boy.
We got a black and white TV, but we got that newfangled interweb thing.
We can get on YouTube with our black and white TV. Lead jammer belongs to us. I almost said assassin. Fantastic. Sorry. Thunderbird is now clear of the back.
What's new on
Fantastic.
the interweb?
Working her way on the outside. She got to the right side of Pickle Bunny. Found room. There's 4 for Bangor. How many more can they put up in this jam? Thunderbird's tied up quite well. Fuzzy Logic, Pickle Bunny, and Mary Bo Reap lining up to try to give Fantastic the business. Fantastic is through. She's only got Sweet Peacock to deal with, and she's through. There. 5 more points.
She's right.
Yeah, it is a scary experience. I'm not doing it. 1 more point, and she'll call it. No, 2 more points, and then 2 more points for knockouts, but 4 points for Bangor. So just like that, things were a little closer. 107 Bangor, 122 Northwood knockouts from Central Maine, just down the street. Literally, you go out here on the main street, take a right, keep going till you get to Cross Insurance Center.
I was going to say, you're talking Cross Insurance Center.
Yeah,
They practice somewhere else, though.
Right. Home turf is on the same road, though.
Yeah. Kind of. There's Hammer down.
Hammer, 1 blocker to get by, but
Looks like Pyro.
Pyro.
Yeah,
Hammer's
good
our
job.
lead jammer.
And Josie's through.
So Hammer with a half track length lead. Mary Bo Reap with a shoulder pushes her out. Hammer's back in. And we're going to get a forearm called on Pickle Bunny. Hammer picks up 4 points. She should probably call it, but she hasn't yet. Hammer, let's see if she works that inside lane. Nope, she takes a spill.
That was a loud spill.
It was. Mary Bo Reap. Pyro with a shoulder. And Mary pushed by Pyro. Central Maine, some of these blockers have done phenomenal. We talked about them earlier. Mary Bo Reap
definitely.
and Pyro and Dove. Very solid. Now Hammer's through. She's picked up 4. And the bench is asking for her to call it. Does she call it in time? I don't know. I think Josie got through for some points.
Let's see.
Waiting for the
They're
hand.
conferring.
I don't see the hand going up, so I don't see any points.
Yeah, none.
Well,
That was close, though.
she put her hand up for 0, and then she put it for 4, and then corrected herself, so 0.
I'd like
115,
to,
126.
I'd like to thank my lovely wife Jade and
Jade.
my
Oh,
4
we love
kids
Jade.
for supporting me over the last couple of years as I've spent many a Saturday night away from home doing derby. Thank you guys for being awesome.
Letting us steal Jeff away from you.
Sorry you're not going to be able to get Dad out of the house for a bit. Oh, no, he'll be at work. So I guess that's good.
So I guess he still
Stay
lives
alive.
out of the house.
Oh, congratulations to Jade and the kids on lead jammer.
Hot,
Belongs to
hot shot chicken.
Hot Shot Chicken. I see Dove in the box. I'm wondering, do we have a power jam here? I think we do. It's a grand slam for
We
Hot
were
Shot
caught up
Hot
in the
Shot Chicken.
emotions. We missed it. Guns and Glory is in the
Terminatrix
box.
back out on the track. Terminatrix, Dove, Collateral Damage, and Sweet Peacock. Standing in the box is Guns and Glory.
And
126
I was going to say, they're going to change that score because it's a
123.
little closer than that.
with 11:50 remaining. So only a 3-point lead for Northwood.
Bangor has come back for, what were we at, 30 points at one point?
Yeah, they have had the last 3 jams, and they've got a power start now
Yep.
with Fantastic on the line. Guns and Glory is in the
Northwood.
box.
The Knockouts have a good blocking line out there right now, so
So Guns and Glory right off the bench I don't know if Bangor even saw her. She came out and she picked up the lead
throw.
jammer position. So fantastic. Stuck in the pack.
Being bounced around by Pyro and Pickle Bunny.
So clear of the pack now is fantastic. Guns and Glory gets upended by KTNT.
And Killer.
And she calls it off. She'll pick up 3 points.
Bangor has 0.
Extending their lead. Ever so slightly.
Not by much. 7 points. Eek.
Fuzzy
Good
and
job.
Obnoxious. We've seen these two paired up a few times.
I'd like to also thank all the fans for, listening to the show over the years and growing it and encouraging us and giving us
Are you
kind
going to
words.
get teary-eyed on us, Jeff?
I'm not,
Jeff doesn't.
mostly.
Coming out with lead, Jammer is Obnoxious. Fuzzy Logic knocked to the inside.
By Hammer.
Nurse Heartless recycles her back. So Obnoxious. She's through 1, 2, 3, 4. Now she's through with, that's a grand slam. Only 2 points separate these two teams now. Obnoxious with plenty of time. She's by 2. That's a tie game.
She's trying to call it. There she goes. She got 2.
So 3 points. Knockouts. What did they pick up? Oh, are you kidding me? Are we at a? We're not tied up at 131, are we?
It would appear that way.
And it Central Maine is asking for a timeout, I
I don't
believe.
math, but those numbers do look the same.
Bangor versus Central Maine, tied at 131. I mean, I think that's exactly what we wanted, right?
It is awesome.
When are we going to see another one of these?
I don't think I could have asked to go out on a better note with this
This is
game
like,
being
these are
so
the,
close,
these have been
back
the
and
perfect
forth,
games.
back and forth.
Yeah. Perfect games.
It's so close and it's so nerve-wracking. I can't even think about eating, which is my little way of saying I'm kind of hungry.
Hey, I was the one that mentioned going to Dice Arts. after.
Dice hats. Yeah, I don't know if we'll do that.
Could totally go for a beef stew in a bread bowl.
So
Oh.
those of you watching at home, how's the feed? Is it good? Is it coming across in 720p?
They'll let us know in 45
I
seconds.
got feedback a little earlier that it looked to be pretty good. So
All right.
So far, everybody's saying it does look good. Whoops, I should actually get the camera
From
on the
my
right place.
KTNT.
I got some feedback from my favorite fans at
Aw.
home.
Guns and Glory. Is she through cleanly? Is she our lead jammer? She is. So the Northwood Knockouts will be relying on Guns and Glory to put some more points and pad this lead. A very tenuous lead.
Pickle Bunny with a
Pickle
push
Bunny.
out.
No pass, no penalty. So KT's through clean, sort of.
Oops, sorry.
The sort of clean. Guns is going to have to call
Such
it
a
off.
hard position.
No points on that one. Picked up for Guns and Glory. 135 Northwood Knockouts. 131 Bangor Roller Derby. Any news on how Rock Coast is doing?
Everybody's loving it. Ooh, how is Rock Coast doing? I can't do that on my phone because I lose the chat. And I can't do it on the computer screen because I'll lose the feed.
You want me to look up it
Streaming.
on the Facebook machine while you guys are?
I think I might have it.
So you have Fantastic and Josie
Josie.
jamming.
It looks like Fantastic's going to be our lead jammer.
She is. As Josie is still fighting.
Josie taking a
Hammer
spill.
down. And Nurse Heartless and Bloodbath McGrath. Oh, they're
Nothing on
letting
the
her go.
Facebook machine.
So
Facebook
no word yet on how Rock
Raider.
Coast is doing. I'm eagerly awaiting that.
Maybe somebody else has heard something.
Calling it off. Maybe too late. 1 point picked up by Josie. 4 points picked up by Bangor. 136 Northwood Knockouts, 135 Bangor Roller Derby.
Yeah, there's close games. You could really go for some of them heart-shaped antacids that come at Valentine's Day.
Totally need those. I was just thinking I did not bring my Tums, so I haven't needed
Thunderbird
them.
versus Midnight Smack. Midnight Smack cuts off right in front of. She closed off the space that Thunderbird thought she might have. Our lead jammer is Midnight Smack. Thunderbird is now clear. Let's see what Midnight Smack can do. She has some time. She works the outside.
Obnoxious.
She's clear of all but one. Pyro.
Has another penalty.
Looks like this will be 3 points. Ooh, 3 all. Coming in for 3 points at the, well, I'm seeing 4 points being held up now for Northwood. So somehow they've actually increased their lead despite not having the lead jammer position.
And Bounty is calling a timeout for
I think it's a team
Central Maine.
timeout, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A timeout. That's what I said. T timeout. Tape Ninja. All right, we are on a timeout. What do we want to talk about?
I forget.
Things, places, peoples.
You know, Little Red Schoolhouse,
There
a new
we
sponsor to
are.
our show and supporter of Team Maine Roller Derby, Little Red Schoolhouse. They are a daycare that offer. That's okay. So I got to take a pause for a minute here.
They have kids,
Do
though.
not look at me and be upset about this because I took this from the information I was
So,
given.
like Ron Burgundy will read whatever's on the.
Yeah. Yeah.
I too will do the same.
Well, take it out of the
I'm
plastic
Ron
sleeve
Burgundy.
and circle it.
Little Red Schoolhouse. I better skip ahead in this.
Yeah.
Daycare is located at the old Warren Elementary School. It's down on Main Street in Westbrook. Check them out, littleredschoolhouse.com. Put dashes in between each word. Or call 207-854-0007.
They'll watch your kids.
They'll watch your kids and they do a great job at it.
From the pictures, the kids have a lot of fun.
They're not going to just lock them up like other daycares do.
Not that I am stalking the pictures of the kids, because that would be weird. But they do look like they're having a lot of fun in those pictures.
I don't even know what's going on.
Bloodbath McGrath is coming out on a penalty.
Bloodbath. You don't see. Has she had any penalties?
She has.
Oh, she has. This is like number 5 for her.
Fantastic is lead.
Crowd
jammer.
getting behind her.
Fuzzy is now out.
Clear. Fantastic's picked up 2 points. She gets by Pickle Bunny. She'll have 4. Pickle Bunny
There she's
gonna have to relent. She does.
Woo.
There's a lead change, and calling
And
it off.
calls it.
Be close. I think Fuzzy might have picked up 1 point there. 3
They
points.
Got 3
Whoa.
holding up. Oh, man, that's going to
Are we
bring
gonna-
them neck and neck.
seriously, are we gonna be tied at 142?
Do we go in overtime if the score is tied?
Yes, there's an overtime.
Is
Haven't
it
we done that
sudden
before?
death?
No, it's complicated, and nobody understands overtime except maybe a referee.
Flash Drive understands overtime.
I never. All these referees understand overtime. I never bothered to learn about it because it just doesn't happen.
I think we've only seen it once, right?
We've never seen overtime.
No.
No,
Well, I
not on-
watched it on a game or something.
Not on any of our broadcasts.
No,
We had one that was close.
this is true.
Yeah,
And I believe it was a Central Maine game.
probably.
A lot of the games lately have been very close, like
We've
within 5 to 10
We've
points.
seen some great derby already this year.
Yeah.
I mean, we did go to a tournament, but
Well, that's true. Saw some of the best skaters in the country, but
I'll tell you what. Game for game, we've seen better derby tonight. Closer games. What? We saw 2 close games down
I know.
there. Yeah.
I know.
Gotta come all the way back to Maine for some awesome derby. Nurse Heartless holds back Guns and Glory long enough for Hammer to catch her. Hammer and Guns trading shoulders.
Some jammer on
crowd's
jammer.
getting
the
into it.
crowd
Guns
loves
with
it.
with a
wow.
shoulder and slides into third base. Hammer still alive.
Listen to these
I
fans.
know they love it. Love it.
People are on their feet.
So we got a back block on Hammer. So she's already made one extra lap around before realizing
is
she had a
going to the
penalty.
Hammer
box.
is going to the box.
Guns and Glory's got to be careful. Stay clean here with only 4.5 minutes left in the game. Every point's going to matter. Heartless picks up a penalty. Now, Guns and Glory finally clear
Full penalty box.
for 5 points. Only
For
two
Bangor.
players on the
Yeah,
track.
that's what I'm saying. For Bangor, it's full penalty box.
Guns is through. She'll pick up another 5, and she'll call it. That's going to leave Hammer in the box.
It's going to leave 3. Oh,
Nope,
no.
I don't think it's going to leave Hammer in the box. Bounty is checking with the timekeeper right now. She thought she had it.
Obnoxious is on the track, so I'm assuming that she got out on time. So
And Hammer came and sat down.
You know what happens when you assume, Jeff?
no, Chad. What does that do?
Sometimes you're right. Oh, wait, I got that. I messed that one up. Mary Bo Reap with the star. Obnoxious for Bangor. Obnoxious. She's getting close. She gets ridden off
Wow.
the track by Pickle Bunny. Mary Bo Reap recycled.
Nurse Heartless comes in with a
Lead jammer belongs to Obnoxious. And Mary Bo Reap is clear of the pack. 10-point lead right now for the knockouts. Only 1.5 minute left. I'm sorry, 1.5 minutes in this jam. She's going to call it off. 3 minutes left in the game. Nail biter much?
I don't have any nails left.
I haven't chewed my nails because I worked on a vehicle yesterday, so I got a lot of crap.
I came
under
in
them
with
stuff.
no fingernails to start with, so I'm actually down like a knuckle on a couple of them.
You get stubs.
I will
One-
say. Sorry, go ahead.
153, 144. Now's a good time to take a TV timeout. Just kidding. Fantastic. And Thunderbird. Thunderbird tries to make her move on the inside. But boy, Ginger Elm is right there. A mash of
Bloodbath
jerseys.
McGrath.
Fantastic is our lead jammer.
Thunderbird right behind her,
Thunderbird is
though.
right there with her. Pack's going to speed up. Fantastic will have to call it off. That benefits the Northwood Knockouts. They burn more time off the clock. We are under 2 minutes.
And it really could go anyway.
Could this be the last jam? Yes.
Potentially.
144 to 153. Only 9 points. Guns and Glory. And Obnoxious. Dove trying to muscle Obnoxious out. Not able to yet. Obnoxious does get recycled back. Guns and Glory is our lead jammer. She's pushed down twice by Hammer. But Obnoxious is clear. Guns is forced to call it off. And we will see one more jam.
I think I would have let that go a little bit longer before calling it. Just
She
to
could have
bleed
done
a few
that.
more seconds off the clock.
She could have done that. She could have bleeded probably another 4 seconds off the clock. Jeez.
Which in this kind of
I
game
believe.
could be a difference maker. So
Yeah, definitely.
Bangor's looking a little pumped up.
This crowd is
we got a
ready to be.
Northwood.
I'm waiting for them to be up on their feet. Like, when's that going to happen?
We got a good
They've been
Northwood
jumping.
chant going on over there.
They've been jumping up that last jam. Holy cow.
Yeah.
They were all out of their seats.
Woo! Intense.
Somebody we haven't had to see tonight, which is fantastic, is our EMTs.
EMT, yeah, he's down there.
Yeah, I know.
He's enjoying
It's-
his seat. Kenny
Yeah.
the EMT.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
We have our whistle.
Oh, wait,
we're
wait.
going to have something. We had an
False.
extra skater
Oh.
on the.
But I think we had a false start, too.
We might have. We also, which is okay though, because we had an extra skater. We had hot shot chicken. Should not have been out
yeah,
there. because
Bloodbath
we
is
have
in the
Bloodbath,
box.
Right.
Yeah, but I think we had a little
So
jump of the gun there. Guns and Glory kind of shot out.
lucky.
I should have grabbed the thing for it. The playback.
Right. Guns and Glory will take the star again. Fantastic. We'll have it for Bangor. Coming out of turn 2. It's Guns and Glory.
These
She'll
fans
make
are
her
going
way
nuts
past
behind us.
Nurse Heartless. Fantastic is clear of the pack. 13 seconds left on the game clock.
And this pack is moving fast.
Guns needs to only wait 6 seconds and she can simply call it off. She's going to go through and pick up her points. Game clock is over. If Guns can call it off, that'll end it.
And that's going to put this one in the books, folks.
That one puts it in the books.
Wow.
The Northwood Knockouts in a nail-biter over Bangor Roller Derby's B team. 155-146 is the unofficial final.
Wow. Good game.
I now expect no less in all of the games that I watch. I want them all to be like this.
That's what we said when we were at Battle of the All-Stars. And then we came to this game, and it
Yeah.
totally just, like, fulfilled that.
While we're waiting to hear who the most valuable jammers and blockers are,
Yeah.
I
Good
just
game,
want to
good
take a
game.
second to thank you guys
Oh, yeah.
for
You're very welcome.
letting me tag along the last couple of years.
Thanks for joining us on that first game, which was Rock Coast Rollers versus team that's not a team anymore. Who was that? Lumberjills.
Yeah.
It was Lumberjills. Wow. It's a long time ago. Yeah, it's been a good run, Jeff. We'll have you do some more broadcasts.
And now you have your own Badass in the Bout mug.
I do.
You can drink out of that every day.
That's right. Before you
I
go to
didn't-
work.
I didn't do anything to it.
Yeah, it's not laced with anything.
No. In fact, I didn't even know we had it until today.
I did.
So that's your last minute gift.
No, it's not your last minute gift. Chad said earlier in the week, we need to get something for Jeff. And I said, well,
But something cheap.
this is what we. I said, this is what we have. I'm not sure we can get anything before the game Saturday. And I gave him a couple of things, but we figured you didn't want a keychain. You probably already have a sticker. We didn't know that if you wore hair barrettes, so we didn't go with that. So we
should've
thought the
done that
Badass of the Bout Award would be perfect.
Well, I appreciate it, and it's been just a gift enough to be able to do this for the last couple of years.
Oh,
and
really?
Enjoy all
Then
the
give me the
fun.
mug back then. Northwood Knockouts. And the first time that Bangor has ever played against Northwood, and the first time that they've ever played against Bangor, couldn't be more excited. A fantastic showing, and an awesome reason why these two teams need to
Play together more
they need to play together
often.
more often.
Please, please, please. I love it.
Because the series is now in favor of Central Maine 1-0.
It started a thing.
Crosstown rivalry. Hello.
So if you don't hear from me at the next broadcast, it was Chad at the Ski Hand Rec Center with the candlestick.
Killing Jeff off the broadcast. Well, Bangor will make their celebratory lap around. And we're going to wait for the MVPs to be announced.
Yes, that was our plan.
And then we're going to have to tear
While
all
we're
this down.
waiting, we'll look at Devastation's
Yeah,
Freak
Devastation.
Skates.
Freak Skates.
We appreciate Devastation. They are
Devastation.com.
also our instant replay
Yeah.
sponsors.
Which we didn't even have any instant
We didn't
replays
do
this
any
time.
replays this time.
It all happened so quick.
I was gonna say I was a little caught up in the game, so
Was hard to not be
it
caught
was-
up in the game.
Yeah, it was hard to
By the way, if anyone knows where my Northwood Knockouts T-shirt is, I don't know what I've done with it.
Yeah, Chad bought a Northwoods Knockout T-shirt at the last game we were at Central Maine, and wore it to
I wore it to work one day.
I
haven't seen it since.
We can't find it now.
So if for some reason you have my T-shirt at your house, if you could just let me know, and I'll pick it up.
And I'd be
Because
super
it's a-
interested to know how it got there.
It's
No, I'm not going to ask questions.
I am.
Meh. And hopefully it comes back clean.
You forgot that you even had a shirt.
I did. We were packing up for Pennsylvania. I said, "Geez, I wish I had a Northwoods Knockout T-shirt."
And I said, you do.
You do. Oh. All right.
Then proceeded to tear the house apart looking for it.
I tore the camper apart. Tore my Jeep apart. I thought for
Everything.
sure.
Your bug out bag,
Yeah,
your
I
get
had
home
everything.
bag. Yeah. Totally ripped apart everything trying to find it. You did find one shirt that you couldn't find.
Hartford Whalers.
Yeah, your green Hartford Whalers
Yep.
one. So that was good. Flash Drive wants to know why you're removing your shirt at work.
I don't know.
I don't ask those things.
You don't even know where I work, Flash Drive.
You also mentioned Jeff covered in stickers. I don't know. This chat sometimes is a little
Aw.
questionable.
It's a little risque.
Yeah.
All right, so we want.
MVPs.
Yeah, let's have them. my guess for most valuable jammer on Central Maine, probably Guns and Glory. Most
I
valuable
think that'd be
blocker,
a safe bet.
Pickle Bunny.
Or Pyromaniacs.
Or Pyro Cheese.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's tough.
Or Marybo Reap.
Or Marybo Reap.
Or Purple Dove. That whole line
Yeah.
could be just nominated like.
Most valuable jammer for Bangor.
That is a hard one.
Obnoxious.
Yep.
Or Fantastic.
Or Fantastic,
I
yeah.
can't choose.
I'm glad I don't have to.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
It is your most
Fantastic.
valuable blocker for Bangor.
Yep. And she skates in for the hugs. And now the award. And the giant check. Most valuable jammer.
Thunderbird.
Thunderbird. Yeah. Yeah.
I think Fantastic was jammer too.
Yeah.
Not blocker. I think you said blocker.
I think I said jammer, but I don't know.
I have it on video. I can go back and look.
Noxus, I believe, is your most
Yep.
valuable blocker.
All right. And we wait now for what? Is that it?
I like the sashes.
No, we still
No,
have
we need a
blocker
Central Maine.
for
Oh,
Central Maine.
all right.
Marybo.
Reap. All right, so that's it.
Woo!
We're gonna close shop here. We're gonna tear this all down and drag it home and get something to eat because we're hungry.
Woohoo.
Again, the
Thank you for
final,
watching. Thank you for listening.
146. One of the best games we've seen in a long time. Hope to see it again soon.
Yep.
Have yourself a fantastic night. And oh, Jeff, you want to close us one final?
For Chad and Ginny, this is Jeff with the New England Roller Derby Report. Wishing you all a good night.